My name is Amanda Subjan. I'm the Conservation Programs Manager here with the Delaware Highlands Conservancy. The Delaware Highlands Conservancy is a land trust based in the Upper Delaware River region, and our mission is to protect the farms, forests, and waters and wildlife habitat of the region. We work in Pennsylvania and New York, in Pike and Wayne counties in Pennsylvania, and Sullivan and Delaware counties in New York, and we've helped to protect over 19,000 acres of forests, farmlands, and waters in our area. And we were founded by Barbara Yeaman back in 1994 because this was one area that didn't have a land trust and didn't have someone looking out for the lands in perpetuity. So we work with landowners and the communities to establish what's called a conservation easement across the land, and that runs with the property forever, and it restricts the development but also allows for the landowner to use that property. There are a lot of things you can continue to do, but it has to be smart development. So we're standing right here in Beach Lake, Pennsylvania, at the new headquarters of the Delaware Highlands Conservancy. We recently acquired 144 acres from the Van Scott family, who donated this property to us for the purpose of creating an environmental education center. The old farmhouse is being renovated to accommodate our office space. And beyond that, ultimately in the future, when the parking lots are in and the trail system is established with all of the signage, you'll be able to come here on your own or join us for a guided hike or walk. We are so looking forward to welcoming the public to our over 3 miles of hiking trails and explore on your own opportunities to learn about the natural resources we have here on the property. We're hoping to be able to welcome you all here this year in 2021, and headquarters should be open for appointments if you'd like to come and talk to us about land protection or opportunities you'd like to see at the reserve. Please let us know.
What we do, Delaware Highlands Conservancy, is rooted in the overarching theme of living a sustainable life on this planet. What should we do to connect to you? How could we make you go, whoa, I didn't realize my ecological footprint was so large, and this is jeopardizing the future of my children. What would do it for you? What would you do?
When we're thinking about connecting people to nature, how do you do that? You look deeper, you look closer. There's things that are happening inside that log, and there's things that are happening underneath that rock. So turning them over and looking at it and saying, oh my gosh, there's a food chain underneath a rock. It's perspective. You see what's underneath that you weren't seeing, you see yourself in the middle, and then you look out and you see everything else. And I think that is what creates the desire for living more sustainably, is realizing that you're a part of this.
The Van Scott Nature Reserve came to us in a kind of a wonderful, spontaneous fashion. Dr. Eugene Van Scott had owned the farm for 25 years as kind of his weekend gentleman's farm.
He had been looking in the area to try to find an organization to donate the reserve to.
You mean he just gave you the farm? Yes, he did. With the challenge that the only thing you have to do is teach about environmental conservation and education.
It was just a perfect match for the Conservancy's mission.
When you come upon it down the hill on Perkins Pond Road, and as it rises up and you see that quintessential Pennsylvania dairy farm sitting there, and the hill above it, the Delaware Highlands, that rolling thing, and can view 360 and see the beauty of the region. That's what impresses me every time I go there.
It's got the three major habitats of forest, meadows, and water ponds. You are seeing exactly how everything works together, and now you're standing in the middle of it.
The Van Scott property gives us a venue to educate people and to explain what this forest, what these meadows do for us.
We have numerous programs. We have the Eagle Watch program. We have sustainable forest management operations that we teach on. We have never had a property where we can bring people and do it. So this is our opportunity to bring all of those existing programs in-house.
We're trying to have something for everybody, for every ability, for every age. We can come together as a community. One of the things that we'd love to do is actually put in a community garden. We want to bring experts in for all different areas of the properties and just have open discussions about everything and how it all interconnects.
Everything you need in there.
No one person can understand all this. We need to think of the environment as a system. And if we poke it over here, we don't know what's going to happen to it over here.
Anybody who comes here to the property to learn one aspect, will see that there's something else that they can learn.
You can come, take in knowledge, and take it back to improve what you're doing.
Feels wonderful to have our place now.
You've got to connect to the environment. You've got to connect to this ecological system that we all depend upon. Otherwise, you just go about your normal life and you go, this is normal. This is what happens. This is it. Doing what I think is normal is just overwhelming the planet. If we can connect people with that plant, with that soil, with that rock, through education, and get them to just get out of that car and take a walk, and it becomes a lifestyle. Because what we perceive as normal is what we see around us.